There has always been a race between the USA and Russia to achieve things first. Recently, the Russian authorities said that they are testing a nuclear spaceship to beat SpaceX and Elon Musk. What do you think about the motive behind it? What is it that is driving Russia to invest in space travel against America? Feeling curious? No worries, we have got you covered. In this video, we will be talking about various possible reasons due to which Russia is doing such a thing. So, stick around till the end. Before getting started, please take a moment and hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified about our next video. The race. Elon Musk has been very vocal about wanting to get humans to Mars with his Starship, but Russia has made it clear that they plan to get there first with their spaceship, a nuclear-powered one. It's unclear why Russia has begun to promote its efforts to get a base on the moon or to get humans on Mars in recent years. It's possible that seeing an American company like SpaceX designing a spaceship has sparked their interest. Financial interest. There could also be a financial motivation, as having the technology to go to Mars would be quite impressive and result in a lot of monetary backing from others. Or it could be a matter of pride, as Russia still remembers how the Soviet Union was beaten to the moon by America. And having a private American company to get to Mars first would be another metaphorical slap in the face. Whatever the reason, Russia wants to get to Mars first. They want to use nuclear power to accomplish their goals. The right fuel. In the past, many companies, including SpaceX itself, used a kerosene blend to fuel their rockets until methane rockets were developed in 2007. Some spaceships have used hydrogen in the past as well. Methane rockets have served SpaceX well and appear to be a good fit for them. It's also useful because it can be used to refill ships in space. Approximately half of the energy expended traveling to anywhere in the solar system, such as the moon or Mars, is spent getting into the orbit of Earth. If you can refuel a SpaceX Starship while it's in orbit, it can theoretically go anywhere in the solar system if you give it enough time, and could supposedly carry humans to Mars in weeks rather than months. The aim is to avoid utilizing carbon-based fuel, which results in a faster and cleaner rocket. Nuclear fuel, a controversy. For more than half a century, nuclear rockets have been discussed as a possibility, with the idea that the immense energy generated by a nuclear weapon could be used for a peaceful purpose, such as launching a rocket at incredible speeds. In the past, rockets with thermonuclear bombs have been produced in the thousands and were the main focal point of the Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union. Many international rockets were produced with nuclear payloads that could have ended life on Earth hundreds of times over. But those were nuclear payloads, not rockets powered by nuclear energy. Russia reviving them gives off an everything old is new again vibe, and if they can make it work safely, it would be rather spectacular. Nuclear energy has a dubious history, and despite its promotion as a clean and safe source of energy, it is perhaps one of the most dangerous. An oil rig explosion pollutes the ocean for years. However, if a nuclear station malfunctions, it will take centuries for the area to be safe. The hazards. One just needs to take a gander at popular disasters. For example, Russia's Chernobyl reactor or Japan's Fukushima for living confirmation of the dangers that nuclear power can bring now. Envision an atomic-fueled rocket dispatching from the Earth and what might occur if something turned out badly. When a SpaceX rocket crashes, it leaves some trash. An atomic rocket crashing into pieces would turn the site and an area of hundreds of kilometers around it into something out of an apocalyptic movie. Furthermore, suppose a nuclear-powered rocket successfully launches, but then suffers an issue that causes it to fall from the sky before reaching orbit and crashing back into another part of the Earth. The entire planet would be at risk for having a nuclear crater left from such an accident. A nuclear-powered rocket malfunctioning and explosively crashing into New York City would be a tragedy of unimaginable proportions. So, how much of what Russia has said is genuine? And how much is a lie designed to make Elon Musk and SpaceX nervous? Nobody knows the truth. The country has talked a lot about how it wants to build incredible nuclear-powered rockets, but has yet to show anything more than bold claims and old theories or mock-ups. A nuclear-powered rocket is possible, even if it comes with a lot of risk. It's just that even if it can be engineered, there are a lot of health and safety risks. Russia hasn't indicated that such a process is currently underway. So, they've essentially talked the talk without walking the walk. This isn't to say that Russia's space program has been lacking in any way. They've still been using standard rockets to launch their cosmonauts into orbit or for missions on the International Space Station for decades. A rocket that is, in fact, nuclear-powered. It's clear from the hazard discussion that this is something that shouldn't be attempted due to the inherent dangers of nuclear power at plants, let alone in a rocket that could crash anywhere on the planet. One point worth debating is whether SpaceX should consider nuclear-powered rockets. Yes, we just spent a lot of time discussing how much of their utilization is theoretical and whether they will be able to abide by the safety protocols. However, if a nuclear-powered rocket is built properly and safely, it might have numerous advantages in terms of the sheer speed it would enable in transporting people and freight to far-flung places like Mars. It's probably not in SpaceX's best interests to focus on nuclear rocket research when they've already excelled in the development and use of methane rockets, which have the added benefit of being able to be refueled in orbit before embarking on long journeys. Yes, these methane rockets will result in much longer trips to Mars. However, using these rockets possess far less of a health and safety risk than if SpaceX attempted to develop their own nuclear-powered rocket. A nuclear-powered rocket that works flawlessly without fail could be a wonderful thing. But there are so many risks and variables about developing that developing these rockets is best left as a theory rather than continuing to try and develop one. A word of advice: Russia can use methane rockets to get to Mars, just like SpaceX, and still be a great competitor without having to use risky nuclear-powered rockets. While Russia has made it clear that it wants to beat SpaceX to Mars with its own unique spaceship that uses nuclear energy, we've looked at how this is a drastically different technology than current rockets. While Russia may want to get to Mars before Musk or SpaceX, using nuclear-powered rockets just sounds like an extremely difficult and dangerous idea. Whether this is all bluster from Russia or they actually follow through on it, nuclear technology is simply too dangerous. There are enough real-life locations that have had to be abandoned due to nuclear technology accidents to prove this point. We hope you liked today's video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and press the bell notification. And we hope that the information we provided you with proves to be useful. If you want us to make more videos like this, do let us know in the comments section. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next video.